Darlene Gonzalez. Who's the attorney for Darlene Gonzalez?
Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning. Court is calling 2025 CR 007801 State versus Darlene Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record? State.
Your Honor, good morning. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Ms. Gonzalez.
And are you Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We have, Judge.
Are there any applications in this case?
Your Honor, you know what? There's an application for deferred, which I do not believe may be part of what's presented to the court. We may present that after we do the plea.
All right. And is it an application for
Deferred? Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Gonzalez, do you want the court to consider an application for deferred adjudication in this case?
Imagine being 33 years old, standing in court for stealing a U-Haul, and the judge telling you straight up, you're too old for this.
All right. Have you reviewed the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gonzalez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah, buckle up, because this hearing gets messy. Today's case is all about Darlene Gonzalez, charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle, a state jail felony in Texas. She's hoping for deferred adjudication, which is basically probation that lets you dodge a conviction if you play by the rules. Sounds simple.
She is, Judge.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
In my opinion, yes.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
They're not, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Judge.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Right? Well, let's just say the judge has a lot of questions about her life choices. The court starts with the basics. Darlene pleads no contest, meaning she's not admitting guilt but also not fighting it. The state recommends deferred adjudication, a $1,000 fine, and some community service. But here's where things heat up. The judge asks, "Who's Kenneth Ray Jackson?" Darlene replies, "He's just a friend." The judge, "Not your boyfriend? No kids? Don't live together?"
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Your Honor, in the interest of justice, we would ask.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, Ms. Gonzalez presents herself here accepting responsibility and just wanting to start the process of putting this behind her.
All right. Who is Kenneth Ray Jackson?
Kenneth Ray Jackson is a friend of mine.
All right. Not your boyfriend?
No, he's not my boyfriend.
You don't have any children together?
No,
You don't live together?
no,
Do you have any children?
no, I don't.
All right. Who do you live with?
Me, I live with my mom.
And when's the last time you had employment?
A year maybe. About
Okay.
a year.
Why?
Honestly, I don't have a reason really. It's I help my mom connect. She's sick. She has kidney problems. And
All right. That's not employment. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just constantly busy watching her.
So how are you all able to pay for house, the utilities and everything?
Well, my boyfriend pays everything for me.
Who is your
right now.
boyfriend?
Terry Jones.
And why were you driving a U-Haul with this friend?
With Terry Jones, I was not driving.
No, I mean, I'm talking about the other guy,
okay.
Jackson.
Well, honest, that U-Haul that we're driving, it wasn't. It was paid for by a friend of.
No. I'm asking why were you in a U-Haul with this Jackson person if you have a boyfriend that you say pays for everything?
He was just a friend, and he was just helping me. Like,
Helping you do what?
We're helping moving stuff
With what?
with the U-Haul.
No, I mean, why do you have a U-Haul? That's what I'm trying to understand.
How to move things around in our storage, like move from a storage to another storage, because we had to have our storage. I think out of our storage to another storage out.
I'm sorry, what?
We're moving from one storage to another storage.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this is what the court is going to do. There's $1,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 40 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. You're going to have to get a job.
Okay.
Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deducted upon completion of a theft course. Is there any issues with you with drug use?
No.
There's to be no contact with.
Darlene, nope. So far so good. But then the judge digs into her finances. Turns out, Darlene doesn't have a job. She says she stays home to care for her mom, who has kidney problems. Noble. Sure. But here's the twist. She admits her boyfriend pays for everything. And this is where the judge raises an eyebrow. If your boyfriend pays for everything, why are you riding around in a stolen U-Haul with another man? Ouch. Darlene tries to explain it away. She was helping move stuff between storage units. The judge isn't exactly buying it but keeps pushing forward. Finally, the sentence drops. 4 years deferred adjudication, 200 hours of community service, proof of employment within 40 days, and absolutely no contact with Kenneth Ray Jackson.
Ray Jackson. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, I'm sorry, 4 years deferred adjudication. Where does she live? All right. How far is New Braunfels?
It's just like 45 minutes.
And is your mother living in New Braunfels?
Yes.
All right, Miss Abrams, is it possible to get field visits in New Braunfels by that probation office?
Right.
And what county is New Braunfels?
Wow.
Do you want your probation transferred to Comal County?
No, it'll be fine here.
All right, she does not want it transferred.
Okay, good.
All right, is there anything else, probation?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. How old are you?
I'm 32.
All right, so you're too old for this, to be doing this type of thing, and you're too old not to have employment. All right? So it's okay for you to help your mom, but helping your mom should not be you're bringing your boyfriend to live with you all. That's a no-no because that's your mom's house, not yours. So you need to get employment so you can support yourself. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. It's hot in here. Because somebody was complaining that it was too cold. Oh, and counsel? Oh, you're doing thank you so much.
We have a prosecutor here from Mr. Cabrera.
Okay. So before we do,
Yes.
Please.
Chris Cervantes, page 2, that's bottom, the front.
all right. Chris Cervantes. And on the other case, have you all agreed to a restitution amount?
There is not a restitution sought,
Okay,
but the other problem is he's on GPS. And he needs to change residences and he's having trouble with GPS officer and changing residences. So
All
I
right.
need the court to rule on that. And he's on the Zoom.
okay.
He's with Jason.
All right, so on Chris Cervantes, where are we on discovery?
I still need the,
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time yesterday, going over everything, and she's agreed to accept responsibility. At time to plead guilty, and I suggested to her to plead guilty, because she is guilty, rather than try to hide behind a no contest plea. So that really demonstrates an acceptance of responsibility. It's a situation where she was just overwhelmed by what was going on in her life, and something snapped yesterday. I really characterize this as average behavior. She's never been in trouble before, 22 years old. So we'd asked the court to give her a chance on deferred and follow the plea agreement.
Okay, you say she's 22? All right. So let me ask you, who is Roman Villarreal to you?
That's my boyfriend.
All right. And your relationship to Valerie Marino?
That's my sister.
All right. And how old is your child?
She's 3.
3? All right. So let me explain something. And this is what I would always tell my clients who are on the CPS side, right?
Oh, and Darlene? She can't work with kids or as a home health provider, but the judge doesn't stop there. He gives her some tough love. You're too old to be doing this. You need a job. Helping your mom doesn't mean moving your boyfriend into her house. Translation: grow up, get a paycheck, and stop making excuses. This whole case feels like a Netflix drama with bad writing. A stolen U-Haul, a boyfriend footing the bills, and a random guy named Jackson in the passenger seat. Like seriously, who else thought this sounded like an episode of Jerry Springer on Wheels? In the end, Darlene walks out without a conviction, but only if she can keep her nose clean for 4 years. That means no Jackson, no U-Hauls, and definitely no excuses about helping mom while the boyfriend pays the bills. So what do you think? Was the judge being fair giving her deferred probation, or should he have thrown the book at her? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe for more real courtroom drama, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because trust me, I want to know what you would have done if you were the judge.
When people have a child together, that's the person you chose to have a child with, right? it's very important that you're able to co-parent, because even though you're no longer with that father and maybe you've moved on with someone else, your child still needs to see what healthy relationships are. And I know your attorney is saying this is out of character, but if you can just internalize and think about how your child was feeling with all these adults, these grown people just screaming. And this is what I've learned. And you've done family violence cases. This is what I'm sure your attorney has probably told you. If he hasn't, I'm going to tell you. During child exchanges, unless this is like a Hallmark movie, don't bring your significant other with you for a child exchange. I have never seen that work out well. So by the same token, if the father of your child is coming to pick up his child, he shouldn't be bringing his girlfriend with him. And if you're going to pick up your child, you shouldn't be bringing your boyfriend or new husband or whoever it is with you, because tensions just rise. And if there's an issue where people are concerned about their safety during custody exchanges, that's when you say we're going to meet at a substation or meet at the police. You understand? But from reading everything, I see that there were issues going on and maybe the child needed help and all of these other health issues going on. So the $1,000, how much are you able to pay per month towards that? And here's the thing, give me a reasonable number, because sometimes people think I want to hear, oh, I'll be able to have $1,000 in 20 days. If that's not you, that's not you. It's just that I'm going to be placing you on deferred adjudication. I'm going to grant your application, but you're going to need to be able to let the state know, and I'm sorry, the probation officer know how much reasonably you can pay a month, because this has to be paid off. And since one person is your sister, the other one is your boyfriend, you know, usually your mother will say, hey, you better help your sister pay this off. So reasonably, what do you think you can pay per month towards this amount?
I can do 100.
Okay. All right. And was CPS involved at all?
No, Judge.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Are you employed?
No.
All right. So how are you supporting yourself?
Well, I'm getting child support, and
Mhm.
my boyfriend would be the one to financially.
Okay. Here's the thing that, you know, as a side note, you never know if a boyfriend is going to be around for the long haul. You never know if somebody has a girlfriend, if they're going to be around for the long haul. So you need to be able to say, because you have a child, you need to be able to say, you know what? If he were to leave, how am I going to support myself? Will I be able to provide a roof over the head for me and my child? You understand?
Yeah.
So you have to calculate that. All right. In this court, I require that people have employment. All right. So there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be restitution of $1,764.08 to the complainant.